Hey there, folks. Brett here with Quarter Properties, your Myrtle Beach area real estate expert. Hope you're doing well and your summer is off to a great start. I know we've gotten off to a busy start here in the area in June as tourist season is picking up. And with that, I wanted to chat with you a little bit about these, oceanfront condos. We help a lot of people, get second homes, get vacation homes, get rental properties in the area. And I wanted to talk to you about three pieces of information that you might find on Zillow or some other, realtor, homes.com, some site out there that you just cannot trust when you're looking at these kinds of properties on the internet. And thus why you're going to want to chat with someone here locally who's an expert with these types of units. The first piece of information, as realtors, we're allowed to load documents in our local MLS, and we can choose whether or not to make those public. One of those documents will be a rental forecast. Don't ever trust a rental forecast for these kinds of units. These rental forecasts are drawn up by property management companies, and I'm just letting you know, I feel like a lot of times they are kind of pie in the sky. If everything goes great, these are the rental numbers you're going to hit. And I just don't like those. I really like to make and help my clients make their decisions based off of hard data, legitimate, rental income that has come in off. If we don't have it on that unit, maybe a very similar unit in that same building, so when you're looking at documents, if you come across a rental forecast that's drawn up by a rental management company, not saying anything bad about them. I just like to help our clients make decisions, off of true facts, hard data, legitimate income that unit has generated. Second thing is property taxes. Listen, you're going to see property tax estimates on Zillow. Do not pay any attention to this. Again, nothing against Zillow. They're only as good as the information provided to them, all right, by the county. Here's why you can't trust that info. Number one, let's say a person paid $150,000 for that oceanfront condo back in 2015, and today you're about to pay $400,000. Well, your taxes are going to be based off what you pay for that unit. So on 100, their tax base might have been 150, so they're paying $2,300 a year in property tax. Well, at $400,000, your property taxes are now $6,100 a year. So listen, you cannot make your decision based off property taxes that you're seeing online that the previous owner was paying. And the other side of that too is there are some of these units that are used as primary residences. Let's say someone paid, let's say it's a $300,000 unit and they're using it as their primary residence. Well, their taxes on that are $1,100 a year. Well, if you're going to, pay $300,000 for that same unit, but use it as a second home, a vacation rental, or something like that, your property taxes are going to be $4,500 a year on that Myrtle Beach condo. So listen. Not saying the information is inaccurate that you're seeing online. I'm just saying that it might very well not apply to you and your situation based off how you're going to use the unit and based off what you're going to pay for that unit. So listen, you want to be working with some local who can give you a good estimate. The third thing, HOAs. Listen, all of these properties, you're going to see the HOA dollar amount. If this is a unit that is right on the oceanfront, maybe a block back, and let's say it's a low-rise building, that's a 1 to 3 story building. Let's say you're seeing HOAs in the $500 to $600 a month range. I'm telling you right now, don't trust it. And again, not saying anyone's loading anything wrong, but I guarantee you there's going to be insurance assessments that the monthly HOA is not fully paying. So if you're not seeing, the unit you're looking at is within a block or so, or oceanfront or second row, and you're not seeing an HOA say north of $800, there's gonna be assessments. All right. If you're looking at a low-rise building and the HOA is not around $800,000-$900,000 a month, you're gonna see assessments. If you're looking at one of the big concrete high-rise buildings, oceanfront resort style buildings, and the HOAs for like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit are not $1,000, $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, $1,500, you're going to see assessments, okay? And I hate to be the one to bring the bad news to you, but I'm just letting you know, you can't be trying to base your condo decision off of, oh, well, this one I see it has a $500 a month HOA, so I really want to get interested in this building. No. Talk to your local expert. Make sure you get the inside scoop on what kind of assessments that building has for insurance and any other kind of upkeep. Listen, the HOAs that have the higher monthly dues are usually, a lot of times, the ones that are setting aside the most money for their capital improvements. The ones that aren't, and they have the low HOAs, they're constantly having to assess you for structural improvements or a new roof or whatever it is. So we can't be making our decision based off the lowest HOA. So those are 3 pieces of information that if you're looking and interested in oceanfront condos, as second homes or investment properties, when you're looking at, maybe rental forecasts, you're looking at property taxes, you're looking at HOA amount, do not trust what you're seeing online. Make sure you're chatting with a local expert. And if you're interested in any way at looking at any of these kind of units or chatting about these units, we've been in the area for almost 50 years. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. You've got my in the link details below. You've got by far the easiest way to shop oceanfront condo units right there in the link. If you're thinking about selling your home, you got a great link there to keep up with that value. If you want to chat with me, just let me know. Down there, you'll see my phone number and you'll see my email address, and we'll be talking to you soon.